What's up, everybody, and welcome back to No Collar Entertainment. This is Matt.
This is Ariane. Should I be hearing anything?
I mean, the other sound was working fine, so it might just be off right now, but we'll figure that out in a second. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where things are fine. Got a little real last time. You're not gonna read the lines. We're just going.
No, I'm just trying to wait to see if sound comes up at some point because I'm not hearing anything.
Well, if not, I can change the settings.
Then you should change the settings. I think we should be hearing something by now.
So just hit start.
That
is not start. That.
What's start?
The options.
That's not start. That's options.
That's where the start button always has been.
That is what the start button always has been. Maybe for PS, the PlayStation, but not for other controllers.
Please press. Go to settings. Yes,
I can hear that. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So there's just no music for this part.
I turned it up. Nope. That's strange.
Well, what made you think this was going to be a normal playthrough this time?
Yeah, but still. Okay. Yeah, I thought at least Sayori would be here now, or that random ass strange music that seems to play in the background of everything that we do. What happens to that? Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. Did you plagiarize? I pretend like it was yours. Oh, that's the one I'll be performing. So, I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. Weird. You think that a day like this, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Suddenly I feel really bad that I called her that thing I said that I didn't actually say, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Oh, you fucking think? You should take a little responsibility for it, Ariane. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Okay, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
That's ominous.
And ominous. Monica's being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Okay. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before.
Get out of my head.
I don't think
Get out of my head. 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 I was still on the second line.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna keep going.
Get out of my head. 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 Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Okay. Okay, so. I think that's how you say what is this in Spanish, but reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Like, I gotta go. I think I should go. Ariane, what's wrong? Seriously? Everything? This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Roy. Trying to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Hey, it's Linda.
Hi, Linda.
The experience. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe.
Giggity.
Hang your head in shame, sir.
I'm sorry. I felt like we needed a little bit of a loosen up.
That is really just something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. I'll say Sayori's room. I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh
God, that's just as awful as ever.
Oh, I don't want to look.
There's nothing good about this. There's nothing good. Nothing good going on right now. Oh my God. What? An exception has occurred. What? 3 dots of silence.
What the hell? What the fuck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Huh?
Oh God, we're opening like this?
Yeah, everything was normal up until a few days ago.
Enigma, no. Bad Enigma.
Oh God. I don't wanna. I thought we had more time.
No, we did not.
I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I should have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? That's how I felt. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it had always been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw that literature club. Screw that festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now.
God, what are we doing?
Nothing I can do to bring her back.
Why do we not play Alien?
This is some, I don't know. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. Yes, it is. Isn't it? Can I try something different? I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never. Never, 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 never. End.
What? Wait, 9 minutes? Yeah.
No shit.
Okay. Wait, why is it all weird like that now?
That's Sayori's part, ain't it? That's where she would be.
Okay.
Hi, NBA Highlights. Thanks for joining us.
Let's go ahead and start a new one.
So, shit's just gotten fucked. Which one? Did I load game? Or?
No, I think you just hit that wonderful little text there at the top.
The one that's all fucked up and I can't read what it says?
Yeah.
The hell?
Ugh.
When you find out, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air.
That's where the closed captions say unintelligible.
That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Shut the fuck. You're the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
Hi, Jade.
Sorry, Jade.
I'm not. No apologies.
You came at, like, the best, worst time ever.
Yeah, no, this was like 7 minutes and then full speed ahead.
Yeah.
I do want to say, though, like, when I see that text that's, like, that's replacing Sayori's dialogue in her name, all I can think of is that old dial-up tone from the 90s.
Yeah, well, you can always go back and rewatch if you really
it's about
really
7 minutes.
Yeah. Do I have to read the captions? Everyone can read without me doing it.
However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and catch up.
That is worse. I promise. It's just
What the fuck is happening?
I think the game broke me.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school.
I've always walked to school alone. I always say less. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like. Wait. I don't have motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content to get by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but there's not like there be any girls in it anyway. So, Sayori just never exist? I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I have no idea who's talking. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Hi, Monica. Oh, my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Since I could hold my hand.
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for?
Off is the word you're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, I've been just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha! About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Okay.
Literature sounds kind of
dull.
How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really odd to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah. It started out as a thing, and I'm not really sure what it is anymore.
Yeah, my characters have not come up yet, except for one, and she's not talking anymore.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Well, it is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Huh. Hey, Ariane, boy, any chance? Are you still looking for a club to join? I guess, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could by the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse, except for all this weird-ass fucking shit that's going on, besides like I refuse someone like Monica. Sure, I guess. Awesome! You're really sweet, Ariane. You know that. Sure. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You are more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. But...
Her? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ariane.
3 dots of silence.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
Redacted. What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki and resting bitch face, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student.
That's body shaming.
Which part? Oh, anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, I can tell by her smoker's voice, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
What are you on? 3 packs a day?
Well, yeah. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Ariane in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him.
How can we play spin the bottle now?
Hey, what?
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ariane? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling incredibly awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Sure. Whatever. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Ariane, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Do tweets count? Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, I mean, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing.
Oh my god, are we going this all over again?
And telling a good story in such a forward world is equally impressive.
Do we realize we're going through all of this all over again? I don't want to do this all over again.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like stabbing raccoons.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
And then eating their organs.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop?
Yeah, awesome.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror.
Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the middle level.
Fear Street.
Yes. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Oh, y'all didn't know I could do Ross, huh? Oh, it's on now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
As awesome as that is, I almost kind of miss Sean Connery.
Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Thank you for joining our stream and us pretending like we can actually do voices. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, share with your friends. And
well, then I can change Natsuki too, since it's in our playthrough. We're just saying the Matrix is resetting itself. I hate horror.
Oh my god, stop it! Why?
Oh, it's already started.
No! I swear to God.
Why
I'm just checking through.
Well, I'm just...
Natsuki's eyes got over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to wear like you think, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gave you that idea?
The piece of crap paper out last club meeting. You look like you were looking at a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Well, you can.
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very competent writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels.
How did this happen? Fuck you, strange. It's all your goddamn fault.
Don't skip my lines.
I'm getting through this already.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
We still have somehow 3 people watching. Now, I know 2 of them, and the third one at some point commented, and those NBA highlights, I think, or something, so they're still rocking with us, which is awesome. But I really like to get through this as much as humanly possible. Fuck you, Kid Strange.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of something that Ariane skipped.
Maybe if you share some of your work. Yuri talks a lot. And you make your voice go even slower. And it's grating.
We're trying to enjoy the game, baby.
I am enjoying the game.
3 dots of silence.
I guess it's the same for your... How can we not pretend like there is a missing person here? Like...
Oh, we've reached the obligatory moment where Drogo tries to ruin the stream. Drogo, I need you to go lay down. Come on.
Drogo, puppy, come here.
Please, Christ, go lay down. Come on, Drogo, lay down.
Come on.
Lay down, buddy, come on.
Up.
Please.
Welcome to No Call Entertainment.
God, he wants something. God almighty. Alright, taking care of my dog. We don't get Roz for a little bit as Ariane skips through as much as possible. So that
we have to literally sit in silence
anymore.
for a moment. We're not doing that. Hey, I just got an idea. Milkies. Natsuki and Sayori look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go on and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I can't do Yuri's voice. I think you're right, Monica.
I think you're right, Monica.
We should probably start fighting again. Alright, I skipped over. Go ahead, Vice President.
I did decide to take on responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member...
Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah, there's something off. It's not... These are brand new headphones.
No, it's like distortion.
That's what I'm saying. These are brand new headphones. It can't be the headphones.
It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Ariane?
There's still one
Mike
problem.
Wazowski.
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Okay, the music's fine now for some... Okay. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ariane. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
3 dots of silence.
I'm defenseless against this girl. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
No, you're not. No, you're not, Strange. You're invited next week.
God damn it. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up and completely ignore my tone of dejectedness, but whatever. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Ariane? Yeah, sure. Why not?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Yeah, well, I don't really care about your thoughts. Ariane, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thanks so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? What the fuck, why not? Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me one more time. Ariane, I look forward to seeing how you can express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or all of them. Hey, alright.
Oh, when I do it, it's inappropriate and bad timing.
Yeah, because it's all about when you do it.
Oh, I see.
So, I just need to make the most of my circumstances to make sure I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I start with writing a poem tonight.
Sure.
Okay. Yes.
I think you pressed no.
It was highlighting.
It's whatever.
Yes.
It's
that's
whatever.
So fucking weird.
It's whatever. You go ahead and make your poem while I let in the troublemaker. Thank you for going through the dead silence, y'all.
Yeah, Boop. Oh my god, Drogo. The whole point was letting you outside, but that you would leave us alone.
Girl, come lay down.
Please!
Here, I know a game. I will say whatever word you pick in whatever girl's Jump's voice.
Oh, please don't do that.
Jumpy.
Wow.
After image.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll stop. In real life, 3 dots of silence. 3 dots of silence. Do 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 do.
Okay, so I picked a bunch of like what's her face's stuff.
We have to go through 3 more poems before we get to the next part. Babe?
Yes.
That's not what they're saying.
That's what it says in my head.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Ariane. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Well, seeing how we started off with this, with the way that we did, and then everyone sees like that didn't happen. I guess I'm cool. I'm gonna have to be right.
Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh fuck!
Oh, come on. Like he deserves it.
Did you just teleport over here?
You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or
That
what.
was honestly my plan.
But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
As Suki, certainly you have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the
What's up with Monica?
That's a great damn question.
Mama?
Monica? As Suki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Uh-huh.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Ariane. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Not really, but, yeah, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, God damn it. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure?
Is it just me, or did the screen do something weird?
It's tilted a little bit.
Yeah, when did that happen?
I don't know.
I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag
Is it
and pulls
getting
out
more
a book.
tilted?
Yeah, it's like we're getting closer or something. I don't know.
This is weird.
I feel really weird too.
I don't want you to feel left out.
I think the room is getting closer, like very slowly or something. But I can't tell. Like I'm looking at like the desks.
It's kind of looks like it's moving. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could,
Dang.
discuss it if you want.
Okay, that room is
to.
definitely getting closer because I'm looking at like the bottom legs of that chair, the
Yeah. crossbar,
and it's gotten more and more off screen, and it's really freaking me out right now, actually.
I'm sure it's fine.
No! Yes! What fresh hell is this? I am super feeling uncomfortable. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'll get around to this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh god, okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to carry off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Oh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are we doing this again? God damn it. You looking for something in here? Whoa!
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Can I be honest? When I see text like that, the way that it was read, I don't hear her voice anymore. It is something much more
Sinister?
demonic.
I can do that. Alright, cool.
Oh. Sinister. Oh, God. You read manga, right?
You read manga,
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kinda written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? Sure. There's a low volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the art on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Oh, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know how that feels. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls. That's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it in the glass on the door.
Well, if I did that, wouldn't that mean you guys don't have a club anymore? So it looks like you guys need me more than I need you, bitch. But, you know, it's whatever, I guess.
It was the tone of your voice and literally the words you just said.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover!
Honestly, the cover part, I just see a lot of K's.
In fact,
And Suki pulls out the first. Did you hear that?
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She sends the book right into my hands. Oh, god damn it. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires making animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Don't just stand there.
Wah. Suki grabs my arm and she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She passes on the ground next to me, signaling me to sit there.
Wouldn't
Chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
chairs wouldn't work. We can't read the same time like that. Oh, Hannah needs family.
Oh my god. I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
One line of silence. Don't do that. You just make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting as close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open a book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I'm trying to look down at your shirt, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends from high school, typical slices of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writer to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
You say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
3 Dots of Silence?
Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? That I'm a loser, or...?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What the fuck? At least it's safe here in the club room.
Oh my god.
Except Monica's kind of a joke about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Are you okay? I mean, are you really okay?
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
I don't know, holy water might. But, I mean, you're sure enjoying yourself, right?
1 line of silence, 3 dots of silence. So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. And welcome to whoever's here. I know we have Renee Experience, Strange Enigma.
Strange enema? Did you just say enema?
I definitely did say
Oh my
Strange
God.
Enigma. I'm so sorry. That was not intentional. And then whoever else is here, by all means, jump in the chat. Let us know what you think of our voices and our attempts thereof.
As they leave the room.
Right?
3 dots of silence. 3 dots of silence. 4 dots of silence. 7 dots of silence.
Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay?
3 dots of silence.
Here. Monica reaches to her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar or holy water? I don't know. What?
It's Coke.
She throws it in Natsuki's direction.
It's Coke.
Natsuki's eyes, I don't know if Coke would make that better, but okay, it might make it worse, but sure, why not? She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give.
Oh my god. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth.
That's what she said. Giggity.
Don't worry, Ariane. She's fine. It happens every now and then. Well, okay. That's why I always keep a snake in my bag tip for her. Okay. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Do we have to?
Alright, chat room, who do we show our poem to first? Oh, dear God.
Right? I think you might be a little bit
Please
fast.
place your
Have a
votes
Snickers.
now for who we should show our poem to. Monica is the first vote. And that's probably what we're going to end up with. Thinking.
Anyone else want to let us know?
Any more votes? Monica it is.
I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want to know who I'm putting in the effort. Alright, yeah, there's two right there. Hi, Ariane! Giving a good time so far. Excuse me. No. Good, glad to hear it. Excuse me. By the way, since you're new in everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Actually, yeah, I really would go for an exorcism. I think that would be fun and helpful.
And we get to know our local pastor.
Just saying that I think that's something we should consider. No? Of course I'd be afraid to bring things up. Why would I be? Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ariane. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's this sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past. Sure. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Ariane. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Aha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Doki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take it as a compliment. Ah, if you say so. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Aha! Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, her dad doesn't feed her?
Is that what I just read?
Pretty sure.
Okay, but sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. With the face and everything, right? This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Isn't that like verging into like child services territory? But hey, some boys are into petite girls too, you know? Ah, okay. Sorry, just try to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Do you have a problem with spinners or something? Hold up.
I don't think that her being malnourished is a upside to say that other guys will be into it. Like,
Everything's
let's just
fine.
fucking do this shit. All in all. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling played tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you would call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff's going pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not really sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had seen kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff. Oh shit, I skipped it. Maybe everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poems to next? Alright, so Natsuki or Yuri? Waiting for audience with patience.
It is your turn.
That's my advice to the audience. Yuri, anyone else second that? Alright, we're going to see all of it at some point. I picked Natsuki by accident. Sorry.
3 Nuts of Silence.
We'll do Yuri next, apparently.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, 3 Nuts of Silence.
Let's do Yuri's my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
I wrote this poem when I could have been doing other things.
Well,
I'm sorry, I was distracted by Enigma booing us. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. 3 Nuts of Silence.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Uh,
Just fucking say you liked it then.
you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you, you don't have to go out announcing it to the world like something.
Sorry, I skipped too fast. Pretty sure you never actually said that, actually. I say that mostly to myself, but whatever. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. Anyway, let me just see yours, alright?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica won't make me if I don't. Eagles can fly.
Oh, we're doing this again. Oh my god.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
Right? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, sure.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
I really want this conversation
It
again.
really brings out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess I went more into real than you realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. don't expect that from...
The youngest one here. Yeah, I got it. I decided that humor her with that last comment. I don't really take care how everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling her out, then whatever. Can we just do Yuri go home?
3 dots of silence. 3 dots of silence.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God,
I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
That means 2 things.
It really does.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Is that bad, huh?
No.
Yeah, it's cool.
Did I just raise my voice?
There are a lot of things going on with your voice right now.
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Like, for fuck's sake! It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the...
Two together, yeah, I got you.
That's just rude.
The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
I'm sure he finds her train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer's completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different types of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and by learning by example.
Keep cutting me off.
I know, go.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
No, Natsuki, the fuck you say?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm never offended by facts. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Okay, are we stabbing more raccoons or other whittling critters with this?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last...
It's just the way that you're reading it in that voice of a poem that I'm presuming it's supposed to be kind of serious, but I'll continue.
The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The light flickers. I flicker back.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that like she's
silence.
raccoon blood just dried it and used it for ink at this point.
No, that is totally her blood from coughing it up after 3 packs a day.
But it took you a long time to read.
I was doing it in your voice. That's why. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Oh, please, God, don't. No, it's fine. I promise. It's cool. It's fine.
I'm really glad you like it.
Yeah, this is like 9 more just like it. It's cool.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that too, babe. Is it hard for you to do that voice?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, shit.
I'm fine so far. Just wait till Crastar comes back.
Oh my god. Oh, it's been a minute since we played some Battle Wizards.
Right?
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
Really? I have nothing to this point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Or Sayori ghost.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn way of putting it that way. I hadn't thought about it. Cool.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Good, hooray. I'll keep trying.
I'm counting on you, Mike Wazowski.
Phew. Redacted ghost. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, and says if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no... What's going on, music? Okay.
What?
It sounded weird for a second. No way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature art club after all. I sigh. I guess this is what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with the language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
My god, I gotta switch between the two of these fuckers.
Have fun.
Right. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
That's the wrong person.
Huh?
You're doing it not...
Oh,
It's really about the give it up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ariane did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
ugh.
An Aryan like my poem, too.
Oh my god,
you
do not
know?
drag me into this shit.
They even told me they were impressed by it.
Thank you for affecting my pronouns.
you're welcome.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Well, I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh god, no, we're not doing this again.
That's not what you're just
Yuri stands up as well.
bitch.
Yeah,
You're just jealous that Ariane appreciates my advice more than they appreciate yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Oh my god.
I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ariane started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, this a little...
Oh, God.
This doesn't involve you!
I try to help.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
Oh, Sayori's not here to stop it.
Me, look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch.
It's him!
Edgy?
Now I gotta take offense of bitch.
Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening talk. You think you can counterbalance a toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? The fuck is wrong with your head?
God.
Yeah, go on. Let Ariane hear everything you really think. I'm sure they'll be head over heels for you after this.
Yuri suddenly turns toward me and she just knows I was standing here.
Ariane? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Lots of silence. How do I agree with this girl? Who do you agree with, baby? Oh, Jesus.
Oh god, okay, fine. I can't pick one! They won't let me pick anything! It's getting closer! It won't let me pick! The fuck is going on?
3 dots of silence. 3 dots of silence.
Hey, Irene. Why don't we keep outside for a little bit, okay?
So I decided to go all disturbed third verse of Down with the Sickness for that last part.
I got it. Let's stop here now, shall we?
Huh?
Let's stop here, shall we?
Why?
I don't know.
It's just getting good.
Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
Blood spatters on the door behind her.
Chairs keep rolling across out the window, like through the window at this point. Get your skinny bitch ass over here! Yeah, just go back inside once they're done yelling. Uh-huh. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right?
Get your hand out of my face!
Oh my god. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then it's fine.
You're ugly bitch!
I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
3 dots of silence.
She quickly runs away. Does that mean she wins? She won? Oh dear. Well, it looks like you're done.
Is Yuri still alive?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. What the fuck? Natsuki ran out, so she's fine. So what did you do?
I I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I believe you. What did you do?
Ariane, please don't hate me.
What did you
Please,
do?
I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. I did not hit her. I did not
hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Ari. Oh my god. The room is the next voice. Three dots of silence.
The meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Three dots of silence.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she's glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Three dots of silence. Three dots of silence.
Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ariane.
We are not discussing books right now. I want to go the fuck home.
It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
So, I guess I really don't have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I didn't touch anything. It just wonked out.
Okay. So I guess we're writing another poem. We just do happy words.
We did happy words last time, maybe, and then this what happened.
Okay, do pissed off words then. Inferno.
I don't do all have pissed off words though.
Okay. Massacre, Jesus. We are picking words and don't have much to say, so
No, we don't.
Hi, my name's Oak. Some people call me the Pokemon Professor. In this world is inhabited by
What the-
Pokemon that we...
Did I break the game?
The fuck are you doing?
I think I broke the game.
Why did you break the game?
Because I picked something I probably shouldn't have.
Okay. I don't remember this.
I don't either.
Not a fan.
The hell is that? Despite
More
all the
comfortable?
crazy shit that's going on, I guess.
Welcome back, Ariane.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder and looks around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize.
I don't think I'm the one you need to apologize to, dude.
Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound, you don't fucking say.
Right?
Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to worry about it, though. I don't really care. Maybe you're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time. But, whatever. Let's just get through this. That is a way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't mean it.
Ariane, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy.
Too happy in the pants?
I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
What are you saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, not yet. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
3 dots of silence.
Yuri is taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
3 dots of silence.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing! I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? 3 dots of silence.
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of rude, but I don't hate you either.
3 dots of silence.
Natsuki turns to me. I don't know what's going on either, dude.
It's still a trial, though.
Okay. Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, shit. Hey! Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about anything.
Not really.
Nah, Natsuki was.
We were comfortable for a minute.
Oh, well, that.
Uh-huh.
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was studio. And to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Uh-huh.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Oh, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. We should... Oh.
You should play something for us sometime.
Uh-huh, thanks. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I can look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ariane. And just nudges everyone else out with her tremendous ass.
That dumb truck!
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Ariane, since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club.
Why the fuck not? I don't think I can say no, because they won't let me. But I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
Do we have to? Okay.
That was strange.
What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
basically it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that just turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
That was the same name as the book she was reading earlier. That is not the description
That is not the
gave us.
description she gave us.
I am pretty sure I would have fucking remembered that.
But the facility gets even worse and they start to selectively bleeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing
What the
them
fuck?
to, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
Not the D.
Not
She
the
apparently
thing
wants
about the
viciously.
limbs or the dick.
That's kind of fucked. Ugh. It's kind of dark, right? It fucked. You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Right?
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ariane?
Yeah, no. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that
Me or just-
challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
My eyes keep going to her breasts.
That's the point.
I think they're animating it like there's
Like,
something.
oh damn, look at them titties!
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
You should be. But I haven't lost interest or anything. It's
Well,
where you're way too weird.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem.
You're also possessed.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets cramped. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Did you just say your mother sucks cock in hell?
Is it Jay? Is it compelling me?
And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Stop. I really don't. Yes, I do. I can't say it. That just means you're passionate about reading. That the least I can do is. That is actually a lot, actually. But okay, whatever. Sure.
That's true.
In fact, I may as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Dude, that's silent.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I sit in the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
Okay. Well, just tell me if I am distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence look over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Except for when she's like breathing heavily on my like ear, it's not really like all that comfortable. I'm just gonna keep looking at other stuff.
Sorry. I was just being...
I didn't press that. Let's skip to the next line without me doing anything.
I know.
I do?
Yeah.
Where'd the music go? Last time the music went away, something bad happened.
I don't know.
I don't really mean sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I sat at my desk until it's right up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. We did this already! But holding it like this, we're held even closer together before, it's actually kind of distracting me. So I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and the curve of her titties against my arm. And she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Bye, Strange. Thanks for joining. We're gonna probably wrap it up pretty soon, actually. So.
Yeah, you're probably close to the end.
Yeah.
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, just as soon as she's finished the page before me, I turn on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Well, I remember your poem from before with the fucking, raccoon blood. Whatever. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why they came into my head.
Are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine.
I don't think I've ever seen her smile like that before.
I just need some water.
Alright, well don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Yuri? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? No, I don't. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What? No. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does it sometimes. So it's nothing alarming. Okay. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we get started with the other. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book, and I slip back into my bag. Alright, so...
We got one person, so Renee, which one do you want to see? It's a little bit of a lag, though, so you might just want to pick.
I'm gonna just pick right now. I'm gonna go with this Natsuki, because Monika's weirding me out, too.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after the last one. But again, if this was as good as the last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I would have tried something a little different this time.
Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Oh, I learned about this. It's a hash. It's been hashed. It's a programming thing. It's to do with encryption. So we're just gonna skip.
Yeah. Why don't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time.
You already started?
It was the only thing that I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now.
On right now.
So just play with me instead.
I don't want to play anymore.
Play with me.
I don't want to.
You don't hate me, Ariane.
No.
Do you?
No, of course not.
Do you hate me?
No, please, Satan, no.
Do you make me go home crying?
I don't know, do I?
The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. Play with me. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
What's going on with her eyes and her face? It's so weird.
Oh, Jesus Christ! The fuck?
No!
Alright, I'm done for the night. I can't anymore. Holy God! Oh my God. That was too much. I got a little too into character there for a second.
Yeah, no kidding.
Save it now. Save it soon. Save it fast.
How do I save?
Up there, right there. Wait, they deleted my other ones.
Oh my God, it did.
Oh my God, this game is fucking trippy. I'm done. Save. Pick one
How do
and
I save? Here, save for me.
Press. Okay, fine.
I don't want to do the wrong thing.
So thank you for joining us today. Oh my God.
We've played through.
We've seen this and it's still fucking with us.
But it's been like 5 years or something like that. It's been a while since we've seen it. And we only saw it the one time.
Oh, it's god awful.
It's just enough that you're like, oh, I remember that stuff happens. And I kind of remember some stuff happening, but I don't remember the order or why or even all of it. It's just,
Okay. So, we will continue this at some point next week. We are actually out of town this weekend for a surprise for Ariane.
Yeah, we might be doing it. We might be back Sunday night.
Sunday night we might stream.
Okay.
We might be down for that. We'll just kind of have to see how everyone feels and everything. But everyone be safe out there. Be kind to each other. And don't be like these girls. Ever.
Like demonic and possessed?
Yeah. We love you all. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when we're
share.
on. And we're gonna end the stream with 69 comments. No one comment. This is where we're gonna end it right here. Nice. Giggity. For No Cow Entertainment, this is Matt.
Ariane.
We're out.
Bye.